What's up, everybody? So today we have a Goldwing tank. Came off of an 81 Goldwing Interstate. So if you don't know your bikes, this is a Honda. I can't tell. It looks like a little bit of scraping there, but I don't think it's not damaged in any way. Not sure what that's about. But the tank looks pretty good. Still has everything intact. And the inside did have gas in it, but guys, it is freaking filthy inside. Lots of sediment, lots of rust. And we're gonna have to clean it out so I can go on down the road for somebody. We still have a fuel petcock on here. I have not tested it, have not taken it off. There's a fuel filter, which you're gonna need to run because this is disgusting. I don't know if you heard it when I turned it around. It's awful, terrible, and it smells. If a video could smell, or if you could smell through a video, you could smell how awesome it is in here. So anyway, like I said, 81. I have to check the specs, but I think it would fit. I guess I shouldn't say. Maybe usually it's a GL1100, and usually they fit 80 to 83. So I'll have to check it out. Oh, I do have a cap around here. Where did I set it? Where did I set the cap? I'll have to find it. It's also gross. I don't know where I set it, but that needs cleaned up too. But yep. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up. We can get a better look inside. Obviously, you can still see how nasty. And it'll clean up nice, I think. I really haven't gotten a good look down inside. But usually you get this crap out, you clean it, and it actually doesn't look too bad. So I'm gonna get this out and we'll look at it. Here we go. Just had to turn this collar to unlock that. And then this should be the fuel level sensor. Tells you if you're on E or if you have a full tank of gas. There's a gasket under here, so I guess I need to free that up. I don't think this turns. I think it just lifts out. I'm gonna have to pry it up so we can get in there. And there we go. That is our fuel level sensor. Still functioning. And also covered in complete grime and rust and junk. And we definitely have some work cut out for us. There's still a little bit of fuel in there. So now what we want to do is flush this all out. You can see here how it looks now. And then we'll see how it looks after it's all done with the vinegar. This is actually good to document. This is not all blocked up. These look beautiful, these passageways where the petcock sits. And then here, you even have some good seals sitting on there. Petcock spins freely and it actually looks beautiful. So I wonder if this was actually installed and never run, because it doesn't look like we pulled any icky fuel through there. So that's the first look of this gas tank from an 81 Goldwing Interstate Honda. In order to get this thing filled up with vinegar without destroying anything, I placed my petcock back on there with this rubber, so that usually seals. Haven't had trouble with it yet. Here's where I used the Ninja one, the Ninja petcock, and then I figured, hey, let's just put new holes in and hopefully it seals this petcock. So the nice thing about that is, all we gotta do is flip this up on its top, fill it up. Both holes are on the very top, and we're not gonna destroy any gaskets or anything. So, oh look, you can see in there now. Ew, oh, it smells so bad. You see the pickup line in there. And yeah, it's just got a nice coating of surface rust, but it actually looks decent on the bottom. So that'll be cool once it's all done. So yeah, it just looks like surface rust, and you can see decent metal underneath. So we're gonna fill this up to the brim and let it do its work. I don't think so. The vinegar is gonna get to here, So we're not going to be able to fill it up through here unless we had some sort of way to keep it from leaking out of here. Unless I tip it. I could set it up on its end a little bit like this and then put that up in the air. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll lean it up so I can get the neck filled, because that stuff I can scrape off and stuff, but we're going to try and let the chemicals do their job. So, loaded with apple cider vinegar. I do have it lifted up just a little bit with this can, and we're pretty much level here. Now, this was not fresh, clean vinegar. This has been used over and over and over again, and I probably should stop. But we just put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gallons of actually apple cider vinegar. There's some white vinegar mixed in there, maybe some muriatic acid. I don't remember. But it's about where we're sitting, and I can manually clean up the neck that's not collected there. Or I could tip it a little bit, but I think if I tip it, it's gonna come rolling out there. So I don't see any leaking. I think we're good here. So we're gonna let this sit for 24 hours or so and come back and we can dump it all out. See right here, this junk might have come out when I was dumping it earlier. But now it's a waiting game. Let this stuff do its job. And this is how I've always just decided to do it. I don't like putting anything in the tank, like ball bearings, nuts, BBs. I've done that in the past. And then you got to get all that out of there. So I've had good luck with this. The only problem I still have is flash rust. You got to dry it out. You got to stop the... Oh, I better buy some. I think I'm out of baking soda. So rule of thumb is you need to stop the acid etch from working. So you can throw... I usually use water and baking soda in there to slosh it around to stop the etching process. I don't know. Do you have to do that? I would do your research. I don't like to do that because then you're putting water in the tank, and water is moisture, and that's the worst enemy. That's how rust forms. So what I like to do, I have used, what do I got over here? Acetone instead of water. But you end up wasting a lot of acetone and it feels bad. So I've cleaned out tanks with acetone straight, and that's worked out if they're not too bad. You just go in there and slosh out the junk, and if they're not bad inside, then you're good to go. Here we have to actually get the rust etch and clean up the inside. So I'll show you when it's done, and hopefully it's all clean and ready to sell. All right, so I'm dumping out the first layer of or first soaking of vinegar, and I guess it's cleaning up. This stuff is really hard on there, and this is where like taking some chains or BBs or something in there would really help out. It's like, I don't know, this is rust, but it's coming right off, so that's good. You can see there. So it's not, the metal's still good, it's just this rust is holding on. And I don't know, maybe I should get some new, I have muriatic acid I could throw in there after this. Maybe that would help. Or maybe some new white vinegar would help. But, you know, it's cleaning up. I think it'll be, we'll see what it looks like once I get more of this fluid out. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, I do not know. It looks terrible in there still. It's probably loose though. It's probably looser. But what a mess. What a mess. I wanted to show this. Nope. Nope. What do we got going on here? Ugh. Just dirty. Dirty, crusty, rusty. I'll show you a little bit of it coming out. Yeah, that's beautiful, isn't it? Gonna stop this. Okay, just rinsed it out a little bit with my hose, And yeah, looks like the stuff's starting to fall off. It's a little bit, it's just so bad. So gross. Oh my gosh. I mean, you could probably coat this thing. I don't know. Ooh, this is cleaned out nice. Well, there's hope for this thing. Just all the junk's in the back. It's weird. Okay. All right, well. If it's gonna clean up okay, let's start it up again. I'm gonna spray it again with some water. Try and knock some of that junk off. Yeah, I would definitely, this would definitely be good to put some media in there to scrape up the walls, and it probably would come out pretty easily. What's the ridge like here? I don't know. It's probably not gonna come out easily. I don't know, maybe I could get it out this hole. Yeah, look at that. I think we're okay. I don't know. To find something to shake around in there maybe. Get that stuff worked up, get it off the edges, off the floor. I mean, yeah, we're seeing some life there. Maybe I'll grab, like I said, I got some muriatic acid I could add to this. Looks like we have a filter on the end down there. I don't think that's replaceable. It is definitely gone. So there's a filter in the tank, which is completely trash. It doesn't look like you can replace that, so I would definitely say run a second filter. Wonder why they don't let you replace it. I mean, there's no way to replace that. There's no way to get your hand in there to get it off and replace it. So filter in the tank is gone, but hey, I think we'll be able to get some of this out yet. Let's try. I am pretty impressed by what we're getting on the inside of this tank, guys. It actually has cleaned up super, super nice. What am I getting? Am I getting flash rust already? I think, oh my gosh, it looks great down there. There's a little bit of surface rust, but the thing is cleaning up beautifully. Now, obviously, we have just, there's some leftover crud, but I think it's all coming off if I blast it with some water. Yeah, the inside of this tank, I think I would, I don't know, should I coat it? I mean, you have these pickup lines. I don't think we want those in there, but this is coming up beautifully. I let it sit another probably day and a half, 2 days, and had the vinegar, and then I couldn't fill it with all the vinegar I had, so I added some muriatic acid, and it didn't eat through. Sat for 2 days, but it was mostly vinegar and some water. But like this is just loose scale. I can wipe that off. Literally, like, that's just loose crap that is cleaning right up. This tank is going to be serviceable again. I'm going to definitely be able to use this tank. Not me, I'll sell it. But I think that's all just loose crap that I can probably, let's see, shower jet. I've been like just spraying. Let's see, did that come off? I think it, yeah, that's just blasting right off. That is loose crap that's in there. I think I'm gonna go, maybe not for this tank, but in the future, I think I'm gonna grab, yeah, that's all just loose crap that needs to come out of there. I think I'm gonna go and grab a bit of chain. Just drop the chain in there, and then that'll be easier to get out than little pieces of metal, little pieces of rock, whatever people use, marbles, BBs. I've used BBs before, but look at that smoking. Wonder if that's the muriatic acid that's still working in there, or I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I forgot to get baking soda, so I need to do something to get this to stop. stop etching. But I'm happy. I don't think I have to do this again. I think this will be good enough to sell. And if somebody wants to clean it on their own, at least I got it this far. And I would clean up around here. I'll do that. But really, other than that, it really doesn't need much of anything else. And somebody can run this thing. I'm happy with that. And if I get it any better, I'll show you. But for now, I'm going to work on getting all this crap out of there. And that's about it. So, happy with how this terrible gas tank is cleaning. Who else loves cleaning out gas tanks? Yeah. I love it when they come out looking like this. She's starting to seriously look good, man. I'm starting to really like what I'm seeing. This is fine. This is fine. We like this, man. This is just fine. Look way down in there. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty cool. Honda Goldwing. Honda Goldwing. And then all this crap came out of there after multiple rinses, multiple treatments. That's what we got. That's what we got left, guys. But at least it's not in here anymore. That's right. At least it's not in here. Well, guys, I got it rinsed out pretty good. And I don't know how you dry out your tanks. But I have a dog hair dryer. These are actually stand dryers that you use to groom dogs. And I just realized it's sitting over here and I have no use for it other than I can run air through my tank. So hopefully, air's definitely coming out of here. This one, I have another one with a heat setting. Maybe I should set that up, but for now I'm just using this one. So it'll blow air through here and should dry out my tank the best I can know. And then I'll coat it with maybe oil or Marvel Mystery Oil. And hopefully the rest don't come back. But that's a successful tank. And a pretty cool way to dry it out. Woo! Have a good one. See you later.